first full case of Pokemon Lost Origins. Give me just a moment. I'm going to get you guys tagged in here. Bum, 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 bum. What in the world? Alright, Chang, for some reason can't tag you. Just letting you know, but you are in here. Other than that, you guys have been tagged. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all about 30 more seconds to hop in before we get started. Let's go. Got a full case to break today, y'all. We're going to be getting it. And obviously, we're going to be doing, like, there's 12 spots, 6 boxes, which is a full case. We're going to open up the case. We're going to have the 6 boxes. We're just going to set them out like that. And then your spots will be, each have, like, a half of a stack. So, makes 12. Half a stack, half a box. Just wanted to let you guys, in case you guys were confused about that. All right, here we go. There is all 12 of your names in here. We're going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, and we re-roll. We got a 7. And boom, Mr. Nick Tongue is up top, and Aaron Pop is still down bottom. And it looks like only one person, Mr. Stephen McLean, was able to get a mega stack out of this. And it looks like he's going to be getting... Jesus, a whole box to himself. All right, you guys, now that that is done, let's go ahead and get this case cracked open. Sure, probably just cut the top of the boxes, but we're going to be opening them anyways. Yeah, just a little scratch on them, but we're going to be cutting those anyways. So let me go ahead and grab these out. I'm just going to place them randomly. Jeez, so many boxes. Yeah, so we're just going to be opening up one box at a time, obviously. We'll just start up here. We're just going to go like that through the boxes. They were all pulled out of the case differently, so I did want to say that. Let me go ahead and make sure the camera focus is good and set. Other than that, you guys know the deal. Good luck to each and every one of you. May you all pull some Iron Lion fire today, and we have us a good old time. Stack 1's going to be going over to Mr. Nick Tongue, which will be the first half of this booster box. Of course, I'm going to put, because next up is going to be Coda. So let's make sure we got everybody's packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Do that with Codas real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. All right, so that is a complete booster box. I only did that because, you know, sometimes we run into that issue. So for Coda's stack, I'm going to put that up there. That way I don't get it confused. Other than that, let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Ready to see some bangers today. Rockruff and a Pyroar are going to be the ones getting us started. I'm not trying to last an hour and 45 minutes. I think last time I probably went a little slow with it, but hadn't done a full case of this stuff just yet. Macargo, I love the new foiling on these cards, like right here around the picture. I think it just looks so cool. With a Spiritomb. All right. Exactly. Good luck, everybody. Good vibes. All right, we got a Kingdra in reverse, and our first hit is going to be And Aerodactyl V. You go, Nick. All right. And just so you guys know, starting next week, schedule will be changing for Pokemon and Magic Breaks. At the current moment, I will say that it's looking like Pokemon and Magic Breaks will be on, um, more than likely, are going to be on Mondays. Um, and we should have a few more, like actually, I say a few more, a few breaks in a day instead of just like the two. Sometimes three that we're able to squeak in. Should be able to have three for sure. We are also working on getting another person to do breaks also that can help me out doing, obviously, Magic and Pokemon breaks. So, just letting y'all know. I just want to read that. All just a dream. If this Pokemon is asleep and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponents can't take any prize cards for it. Wow, that's pretty neat. All right. Come on. Is that a trainer gallery? It is not, but it is a shifter. And the thing I do love about it is that the colors are also foiled out on the card. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. Come on now. Come on now. We got a Glastrier and a Malamar. It might be Glastrier. Good lord. You can hear. I think they're doing like jet testing today or something, because those were just jets flying over. Is what it sounded like to me. Ooh, we got us a Radiant Gardevoir. That's pretty sick. Says Loving Veil, its ability, all of your Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V after applying weakness and resistance. And then Psychic, it does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's not a bad one. I still don't think it beats Greninja. I will say that. Got an Arc Phone and a Gallade V. Full art coming to you, Nick. First full art on the day. We got a Gallade V. Get off my finger. We got a Stonjourner with a Mr. Mime. And then when I'm done with y'all's stacks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them over to my right, so that they're just not like in the way of the other stacks and have the potential to get like knocked over on accident. Don't want that happening. First trainer gallery, we got a Spiritomb. And then we got a Drapion V. What's going on, Chris? You and Caden watching this? We got a Porygon and a Hisuian Gudra. Nick, we are almost done with your half box, my friend. That Spiritomb was pretty cool, yeah. We got a Seedot and a Dugong. Come on, come on. Ah, gotcha. Well, at least you'll have a time marker of whenever I tag you, so that you and him can watch later on. We got a Nuzleaf and an Ariados. We got a Honchkrow and a Comfy. And our last few packs for you, Nick. We got a Banette in reverse with a Macargo. Come on, give Nick one more good thing. One more hit. One more hit, at least. Potential in these 2 packs. Come on now. We got a Beautyfly and a Mimikyu. My dude. Last pack for your half box here, Nick. We got a Silcoon and a Volo. Discard one of your bench Pokemon V and all attached cards. I think that's actually a decent card for the simple fact of, you know, if your Pokemon is pretty close to being knocked out and it can't be used with Sharon's Care, you just do that with it. Pretty much does the same thing. All right, let's get these all sorted out. All right, Gallade V, Aerodactyl V, Drapion V, Radiant Gardevoir, and a Spirit Tomb Trainer Gallery coming to you, Nick. All right, then we got stack 2, which is going over to Coda. Let's get it, Coda. There's no rainbow pulled out of that first half. I'm just saying. Just saying. We got a Mean Shao and a Dustox. Lake Acuity and a Landorus. It's always fun seeing the new cards. We got a Trevenant. And a Magnezone V full art. There we go. Push one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage to the new active Pokemon. Or Splitting Beam does 90. It also does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So I guess that's not too bad. It's the V. It's not the greatest, but Magnezone's still a pretty sweet looking Pokemon in my opinion. We got an Electrike and a Glastrier. There we go. Charizard with Battle Sense. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand and discard the other cards. Or you can do Royal Blaze. This attack does 50 more damage for each Leon card in your discard pile. Getting that Trainer Gallery, I think, is pretty cool. And didn't Charizard just look so happy like that? Man, Leon. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. During Pokemon checkup, put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poisoned Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, so that's pretty cool. And then right behind it, we got the Pidgeot V. Okay. All right, we'll keep it rolling. And opening up these half boxes at a time is quite a bit to it. Got a Trainer Gallery Crobat V. That's the one where he comes in, you can draw up to 6 cards. Up till you have 6 cards in your hand. So that's pretty freaking cool. Like, look at that. That's pretty cool looking, huh? First Trainer Gallery V, technically. Poliwrath and an Orbeetle. Got a Paris and a Stonjourner. Lickitung. Alright, we got an Obama Snow and a Raichu. And y'all know what's cool about this is it just reminds me of how close we are to Scarlet and Violet. And apparently they're doing Scarlet and Violet themed Switches too. Like Nintendo Switch, apparently they're doing the OLED ones. Ooh, what we got on her? Parasect and a Rotom V. Instant charge. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Huh. Guess it's decent in the beginning of the game. Like if you're turn 1, it's like going first and being able to play a supporter that lets you draw 3 cards. Was it Hop? Is Hop the one that does that? I think Hop's the one that does that. Alright, come on, come on. We got a box of Disaster with a Hoopa. Open up that box of Disaster, you get a Hoopa. Joking. Got back her Chandelure and a Kyurem VMAX. Once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a water energy attached to one of your Pokemon, you can use Max Frost. You may discard any amount of water energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 more damage for each card you discarded this way. That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid right there. I will say we haven't gotten any V-Stars yet, but that can change any moment because we got a Banette Trainer Gallery and a box of Disaster. Gold Secret Rare coming to you, Coda. There we go. That's pretty sick. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has full HP and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's pretty cool, actually. You refresh Facebook, I feel like comments aren't showing up. Nick, it's going pretty good so far. Pretty good. You definitely like just missed your stack, but that's a-okay. You did. I'll show you what you got here in just a second. Let me write Coda's name on a sticky note. All right, so bam, this is Coda's. Coda, honestly, you had to share the box with Coda on this one, but Coda got some good stuff in here. I will say that. All right, so Coda, you got a box of Disaster Gold, Magnezone V Full Art, Kyurem V Max, Crobat V Trainer Gallery, Rotom V, Pidgeot V, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, Charizard Trainer Gallery, and a Banette Trainer Gallery. Nick. All right, so Nick, what you had got, Gallade V, Aerodactyl V, Drapion V, Radiant Gardevoir, and a Spiritomb were in your stack, Nick. So we have not gotten a V-Star yet, you guys. That's kind of surprising. All right, we're going to be going on to stack 3, which is going to be for Aaron Pop. Of course, we got to make sure that we got our 36 packs so that everybody has their count. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. 14, 16, 18. So that first one is good. That'll be Aaron's. This next one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. 12, 14, 16, and 18. So cool. All right, and then this one's going to be Chris's, which is going to go up here so we don't get them mixed up. Let's get it, Aaron. We got a wind-up arm with a Dustox. Yes, sir. I don't know why, but my comments for some reason are not like popping up, so I have to keep refreshing the page. Luckily, I can read the comments still over here on the stream. It just doesn't say who it's coming from. We got a Seadra and a Volo. Like I said, Volo seems to be pretty solid. It's kind of like a little bit better Sharon's Care, in my opinion. Come on, where's our first hit? We got a Poliwrath and a Landorus. Got a Snorlax Trainer Gallery with an Enamorous V. Guardian of Love. Prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon abilities done to each of your Pokemon that has any psychic energy attached except Enamorous V. Kind of tough. I kind of feel like it kind of reflects, if you know Magic the Gathering, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, she gives hexproof to you and all of the creatures you control, but not herself. Yeah, it's a little odd. Maybe Facebook's just being weird today. That might be it. It may just be Facebook for everybody. I felt like I think there was an update last night for Facebook, and if y'all haven't noticed, when you go on the main page, at least it's the what I see, is if you go on this page or you scroll up to like where the announcements are, like each announcement block is highlighted in blue and says like new on it. That was obviously something new. All right, Trevenant and a Poliwrath. Poliwhirl and a Spiritomb. Lost City. I still haven't quite figured out that Lost Zone thing yet, y'all. I guess I also haven't really like looked into it because I really just kind of keep forgetting. We got a Radiant Gardevoir and a Bouffalant. Lickitung and a Kingdra. Oh, come on. I got a good feeling. One of these boxes is going to have some bangers in it. I mean, that last box was still pretty sweet. That Kyurem VMAX is wild. I like it. Sliggoo with a Raichu. We got a Lost City in reverse with a Hoopa. Ooh, we got her. We got a Roserade Trainer Gallery and an Aerodactyl V Full Art coming to you, Aaron. will say, it does seem like there's a little bit of card dust on these cards. It happens. Definitely happens. You see it a lot with sports cards. Redactyl V. Oh. Mean Shao and a Hisuian Zoroark V. Okay. Raichu in reverse with a Shiftry. Zoroark doesn't seem like too bad of a card. I don't know if y'all read up on it. His first attack is Void Return, does 30 damage for any color energy. You may switch that Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and then Mirage Gate and a Cramorant. And then he's got Shadow Cyclone, which does 130 damage for 3 colorless. Moving energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Already makes me immediately think about Blissey. And then we got a Kamala and a Greedent V. Alright, Aaron, that finishes you off your first stack. Let me go ahead and write your name on a sticky note. Alright. Aaron. Actually, not too bad of a stack. Not too bad of a stack for you, Aaron. But you do have a whole other stack. Alright, and then this one is going to be going over to Chris, Corey, and Caden. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just write your name on a sticky note real quick. That way it's already there. Alright, let's get it, Chris and Caden. All I'm saying is if you guys don't play online and you want to donate your code cards, definitely down to be the acceptee of that. We got a Castform Trainer Gallery with Sharon over there. If you have 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. Not sure that's going to be a played card like that. I guess unless someone's running a full 4 of Path to the Peak and Collapse Stadium or something like that. Porygon Z. And we got a Hisuian Goodra V-Star. Wish they stopped making Goodra look so sad. Dude, you're like one of the most powerful dragons out there. Mike, I appreciate that, man. It's more of a suggestion, you know, because I do play and I try to playing kind of helps me give stuff or come up with stuff like to talk about with you guys and like stuff that I can you know, go through experience and all that and give you guys ideas. That's what it's more or less for. Like I pre-ordered my own stuff, so I do have code cards. It's not me just trying to get code cards because I don't have any, but the more the merrier, right? If you don't play, I mean, honestly, all you're gonna do is probably toss them. We got a Litwick and a Pyroar. So that Goodra V-Star, by the way, you guys, is the first V-Star of the break. Panic Mask and a Landorus. What we got back her? We got a Metatite and a Magnezone V. Ooh, is this, a VMAX? We got a Basculin and an Orbeetle VMAX Trainer Gallery with a Giratina V-Star. What a pack for you, Chris and Caden. Let's go. Let's go. That's cool. Good stack right here. Wow. Good pack right there, actually. Yeah, Gudra V to play it. Yup. Horsey in a Greedent. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler and a Zoroark V-Star. What? That's pretty freaking cool. Chris, I don't recall, like, I think it's been a minute since you and Caden had a really good stack like this. We got a Poliwag and a Porygon Z. I almost said Porygon V. We got a Nessa Trainer Gallery with a Snorlax. That's the full art. Okay. Wow. Aaron, Aaron Pop, if you're watching this, I hope your next stack is fire, dude. We got a Vileplume and a Magearna. Ooh. We got a Politoed and a Dark Patch Gold coming to y'all. There you go, Chris and Caden. Let's go. Wow, y'all's stack is fire. Y'all's stack is crazy. Licky and a Dugong. What? Get you in reverse. Aerodactyl V-Star Rainbow. Good lord, y'all. This box is insane. Sheesh. And y'all seen, all I did was open it and pull them out the box. We got an Arcanine and a Drapion V. The last one for you, Chris and Caden. That was it right there. Let me see. Julio, so far, we've got some pretty good ones so far, honestly. I mean, Chris Corey has an insane stack right now. Let's see. Let me get his stuff in order. Obviously, as you can see with me going through this, there's just been some craziness going on. Go up here. V-Star. Boom, boom. All right, so, I mean, Aerodactyl V-Star is pretty freaking sick. Got the gold Dark Patch. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the best pull is so far. We've gotten a Giratina V-Star, which was right here. So Giratina V-Star might technically be the best one, but we've already gotten a lot of goodies. So Chris, Rainbow Aerodactyl V-Star, Gold Dark Patch, Nessa Full Art Trainer Gallery, Orbeetle VMAX Trainer Gallery, Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, Giratina V-Star, Goodra V-Star, Drapion V, Magnezone V, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, and a Castform. So far, the best stack has definitely been Chris's so far. But we have not gotten a Giratina V Trainer Gallery yet, so I will say that. We're gonna go on to. This is stack 5 and 6. This is Stephen McLean's entire box. That's just how it came to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we've gotten some trainer gallery, Crobat V, Orbeetle VMAX. We've gotten some good stuff. All right, so I mean, this is technically Steven's entire box. Let's make sure you got all your packs here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Got 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Full box. All right. Let's get it, Steven. Hey, no worries. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the cool thing about the videos is about 5 minutes after I'm done being live, it should be ready to replay on Facebook. Gengar with a Haunch Crow. Alright. We got a Boss's Orders full art. What? With Lysander? That is sick. You definitely hold on to these, you guys, because those end up being some pretty good money. If you look back on the other full art Boss's Orders, I think they're like 20 to 30 bucks a pop. So, if I remember correctly, if not more, especially the ones with Giovanni in them, I think those are a little bit more. We got an Arizu and a Malamar. Sliggoo and a Spiritomb. Got a Rhyhorn and a Goodra V. And just so you guys know, I think at this moment, so tomorrow I'm going to have to cover down in our shipping office. But tomorrow, I believe we're probably just going to do ETBs, personal ETBs for tomorrow. We got a Miss Fortune Sisters full art. Not looking like a bad box so far for you, Steven. We got a Dottler and an Arcanine. We got another Arcanine, but the trainer gallery with a Manectric, Fire Dog, and an Electric Dog. Well, technically, it's a fighting dog. We got a Chorus's Experiment with another Raichu. Come on. There we go. We got a Radiant Gardevoir and a Hoopa. We've been getting plenty of these Radiant Gardevoirs, y'all. Isn't there another? Oh, yeah. His Radiant Hisuian Sneasler is the other one. But there's also the Radiant Steelix, too. So we haven't gotten that one yet, and we're almost through 2.5 boxes. We got a Landorus and a Cramorant. Sorry about that. We got a Growlithe and a Magnezone V-Star. I don't know why I turned it around like that. We got an Escon and a Gliscor. We got a Chandelure Trainer Gallery with a Basculegion. Surprised we still haven't seen that. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, y'all. Surprised we still haven't seen that Gengar Trainer Gallery. The one that we were all under the assumption wasn't going to be printed in the US. We got a Machop and a Hisuian Zoroark V. We got a Panic Mask and a Clefable. Swanna and a Stonjourner. Good lord. We're only about halfway through this box. We got a Snorlax and a Mr. Mime. Alright. Let me just slide this over. Just right here. You guys can still see it's just behind all the comments right here. But still have more room to put more cards. Machamp and a Magnezone V, which I believe you also got the V-Star in here too. Yeah, you got the Magnezone V and V-Star in this box, so good on you, Steven. I still put it on that stack. We got a Volo and a Sableye. Sableye and a Greedent. Alright. Oh, come on. What else we got? Metacham with a Rhyperior. We got a Phalanx and a Parasect. I need the stack to pump it up a little bit. got a Kamala and a Ariados. There we go. Now we got the Radiant Steelix. Attach up to 2 Steel Energy cards from your discard pile of this Pokemon. Discard cards from the top of your deck until only 1 card remains. Wow. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy card you discarded this way. That's crazy. That's scary. That's like a finisher. That's pretty much what you use him for, as a finisher. Definitely can do some work, you know. You gotta basically be running like steel energy heavy. Oh yeah, I agree. On Facebook, yeah, I don't get it. Facebook's being a little weird. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's just a new version of being called like shiny, in my opinion. Or it's like a new version of the Amazing Rares. It's one or the other. I just can't remember exactly which one it is. But yeah, I think you're like pretty close to that, like right on that. Politoed and a Cresselia. Wow. Move 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. What? I mean, that could be cool. That you can do, technically, you can do up to 120 damage with that. That's not bad. Especially because it's to one of your opponent's Pokemon. They pull that 1 card off the bench, onto the bench, or back to the bench. That's damaged, and you just do that. Seadra in our first Delphox V. That's pretty sweet. That's weird. It should have tagged you. Let me check my chat. Yeah, it should have tagged you, because in my post thing, it shows that in my stream comments, it shows it tagged you. We got a Gudra and a Comfey. But when I'm done with Steven's stack, Aaron, I'll show you what you got for your first stack. Yeah, I think Facebook's tripping right now too, because I'm constantly having to refresh my page so I can see the comments. Got a Rhyperior and an Electros. Aaron, I can tell you by looking over at your stack right now, there's an Aerodactyl V full art on top of it. Got a Hoopa and a Zoroark V-Star. Is that 2 Zoroark V-Stars in this box for Steven? Zoroark V. Okay. So just a V and a V-Star so far, but hey, you got that. You got Aerodactyl V, Full Art, Hisuian Zoroark V, Enamorous V, Radiant, Gardevoir, Snorlax Trainer Gallery, and a Roserade. Is it Roserade or Roselia? Roserade Trainer Gallery. So that's what you got. So I'm hoping your second stack is some fire for you. Right on with a Barbaracle. Still a pretty cool looking card though. Yeah, I'll still show you your stack when I'm done with this. It was more or less so that you at least kind of knew. All right, Steven, last few packs for you, man. We got a Gloom and a Porygon Z. A Pikachu Trainer Gallery with a Mimikyu. I think that's our first Pikachu Trainer Gallery. She's just taking a nap, foot on her face and everything. Yeah, Chris got a really good stack, Aaron. I'll say that. He had gotten a really good stack. All right. Wow. So let me go ahead and write down Steven's name real quick. MJ Holding Guy asked what I wanted. What? You got me confused right now, Aaron. All right, Steven, I'm just going to put your stuff over here to the side. Steven, let's go through your stack real quick. Let me get all this stuff put in order. Dang, no rainbows or gold for you, Steven. But you got a Boss's Orders Full Art, Misfortune Sisters Full Art, Magnezone V Star, Hisuian Zoroark V Star, along with the V, Delphox V, Magnezone V, Goodra V, Radiant Steelix, Radiant Gardevoir, Pikachu Trainer Gallery, Chandelure, and Hisuian Arcanine Trainer Galleries. Those are coming to you, Steven. And then Aaron, real quick for your stack. For your first stack, at least, Aaron. On Facebook. Facebook, I think, has something weird going on right now. I think the update kind of messed up some stuff. All right, so Aaron, you had gotten Aerodactyl V, Full Art, Zoroark V, Enamorous V, Radiant Gardevoir, and then Roserade and Snorlax Trainer Galleries. That was from your first spot. You still have a spot over here in this last box. So let's just keep it rolling. All right, stack 7 is going to be going over to Mr. Mike Irvine. And Mike will be sharing a box with Mari Mazer. Quick count, make sure all your packs are here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, which means that makes 18 here. Put that right there and check this stack. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, and 18. All right, cool. Our numbers are correct. All right, let's get it, Mike. Radiant Gardevoir, and I will say their printer has got to be doing something because I keep seeing. Oh, I guess it came off. Never mind. Like I keep seeing like little marks every once in a while, but that one came off, so that one's fine. With a Clefable there. I pulled all the boxes out and put them in different spots anyway, so it's like I don't discriminate. Pikachu VMAX Gold, baby. Let's go. Trainer Gallery at that. They change from case to case. I will say that. I will say that because I tested that theory too. With cases, and it's not exactly. It's not true. Not 100% true. I'll say that. It's not 100% true. Because I've opened up cases. I've put in sticky notes of each box I took out, and you know every sticky note said like which box had like what the big hits were in them, and they were all like each case had different boxes that were fire. So. We got a Horsey and a Giratina V. Wow. I think that's our first Giratina V. We've gotten a Giratina V star. Because I'll say at this moment right now, I'll say right now, box 2 was, actually I can't even say that because at this current moment, I mixed all the boxes as I pulled them out. I'll tell it to whoever. I don't think there's anybody here that has opened up as many cases as I have. Just being real, and done the actual research to it. Attempted, more or less, attempted research to it. We got a Porygon Z and a Shiftry. What? That makes zero sense. I'm sorry, but that makes I'd have to literally see that happen to believe that. That's just me. I'm also one of those people I gotta see to believe, which is why I do that kind of stuff with cases. But if you did, that's insane. If you have proof that you opened up the pack and pulled that out, like I will 100% be like, what? Like that's crazy. Like, cause that'd be insane. That'd be sick. A shadowless first edition Charizard. We got a Wurmple and a Comfy. Because they don't even print those anymore. Those stopped being printed like 20 years ago-ish, somewhere around there. That's crazy though if you did. That'd be super cool. I'd be jelly. Shadowless first edition Charizard. Alright, Torkoal. Giratina V-Star Rainbow! Coming to you, Mike! Whoa! There we go. There's the hit right there. I'm gonna actually put that in top loader too. Oh, then it's probably not real then. Where's my top loaders at? I mean, if it's real, hey. I only doubt it because of the type of information that I have and the type of information that I get is very deep into the actual printing factories. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, sounds like a resealed pack because they don't, like, plates get destroyed. It prevents people from redoing it or attempting to redo it. Litleo, and a Greedent. Come on! They tell that to my contact, but I can't exactly give that. Not supposed to. Got a Vileplume and a QRMV. Man, if my contact is lying, then that's not good on them. I'll say them. Come on, Facebook. What is going on here? Huh. That's interesting. Interesting. $20. Aaron, I thought you were like 20, like mid to low 20s. You look young, at least. I'll say that. You do look young. I also don't really, I guess I don't do Facebook stalking, so I wouldn't know. We got, is this a Gudra? Hisuian Gudra V full art. That's actually a decent looking card. The background reminds me of the full art Suicune Vs. That's what it is. Still pretty sweet looking. We got an Arcanine and a Machamp. And that is it for you, Mike Irvine. But wow, what a stack that was. Giratina V-Star Rainbow. That's crazy. Let me write your name down real quick, Mike. That way we can track all that. Boom. All right, let me put this in. It's pretty much more or less the order I like to put them in. But Giratina V-Star Rainbow, Pikachu VMAX Gold, Hisuian Gudra V Full Art, Kyurem V, Giratina V, Radiant Gardevoir, and a cast form. Mike, regardless, that was a good stack, dude. A really good stack, especially with that Rainbow Giratina V-Star. That's nuts. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm old. Oh, yeah. I'm over here like, what was I trying to do? So, stack 8 is going over to Mari. Like I said, I mean, I don't Facebook stalk, so it's just like, I see literally what pops up like in the comments, and I'm like, yeah, a lot of you guys look young. I mean, I know if there's a few of you guys that I've met in person, so I know you're not, young, but plus it's always good to be told you look young. I never get told that, but I've always looked old, so. All right, stack 8 going over to Mari. Mr. Mari Mazer. Let's go. We got a Phantump and a Spiritomb. We got a Jinx and a Pyroar. We got a Lampet and a Banette. You know what would be sick though? Honestly, like thinking about it, what would be cool is if they did do like how they do in sports products. They set you can hit printing plates. That's what they should do with Pokemon. But only of like the good ones. Only of those ones. All right, what we got here? Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery. Let's go, Marie. Let's go. And a Galarian Berserker V, both being the first ones we've gotten today. That is sick, and this is also going in a top loader. That is sick. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, y'all. I literally every time someone's commenting, every time y'all comment, I have to like refresh it because it only like on here it only shows Facebook user. Yeah, it's the trainer gallery, so it's technically like an alt art. I believe so. Yeah, so if you see PG, well, good lord, guess you can't really see it, but yeah, it's the trainer gallery one, which I feel trainer galleries are just pretty much like alt arts nowadays, just with trainers. Radiant Steelix and an Electros. We got a Barbarical in reverse and a Drapion V-Star. That's our first Drapion V-Star. I'm glad I was able to get you that Pikachu, man. We got a Machoke and a Rhyperior. Oh yeah, again, you guys, tomorrow we will just be doing personal ETBs. I gotta go do shipping tomorrow, so I don't have the time to do Magic and Pokemon breaks all day tomorrow, like we usually do on Saturdays, you know, but happens. Got a toolbox and a Pidgeot V. We got a Gastrodon and a Mr. Mime. We got a Clefable and a Honchkrow. Come on. These last couple boxes hopefully have some big old monsters in them. We got a Cramorant and a Snorlax. Prevent effects of all attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Huh. Not too bad. Probably be a fun one to do like a build and battle event with. I'm not sure. How rude on a release weekend. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens, you know. I'm one of the only other people like that works Saturdays that knows how to do shipping. So, yeah. We got a couple others, but they're off Saturdays. So, I'm gonna try, Aaron. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna definitely try. We got a Gift Energy and a Pidgeot V full art. That's actually a good looking card because like the colors in the background kind of go with like a little bit of like the top like hair, like with the yellow and the pink. I like that. I will say it does seem like Pokemon's getting a little bit better with their color choices when it comes to their full arts and whatnot. At least I feel like that. Also, sorry about that. Give me just a second. Also, I have heard this was not from my contact, but it's more or less a rumor. I heard that we are possibly going back to like EXs. I'm just like, no, please no. But yeah, like I said, I will be doing personal ETBs for Pokemon tomorrow. So I'm only going to be doing a full case of that. So if you want to go grab you an ETB or two for me to rip for you tomorrow, go for it. But if not, that's all good. It'll only look better. Like, so you said it, so expanded gamut. Like, are they just kind of, is it like a reprint, like a not celebration, but like a celebratory reprint? We got a Comfy and an Ariados. All right, Mari, that is it for you. Let me get your name written down on here. All right, so there's Mari's name. Get this in somewhat of an order. Right, so Mari getting that Pikachu VMAX, which I think this is pretty close to paying for the stack itself. Drapion V Star, Pidgeot V, Full Art, Aerodactyl V, Pidgeot V, Galarian Berserker V, and a Radiant Steelix. It's only the second Radiant Steelix out of 4 full booster boxes that we've opened. Right. Here we go. This is going to be stack 9 and 10. So the first one is going to be for Mr. Chang Vang. Wow, I can tag you right here, but for some reason it doesn't let me tag you in the actual thing. That's weird. Ah, gotcha. All right, let's get a Chang. First, we're going to go through and make sure the count of all the packs are correct. Nah, it's never like that. You guys, I'm just more like, I'm an honest person. So, like, when I hear stuff that I, have been told is a reputable source, I kind of try to defend it a little too much. But that's why I'm like, hey, my source could be lying, could be wrong. Hey, whatever, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18. So one stack is good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Why can't they ever accidentally give us like an additional like 4 packs or something? All right, so that one's going to be Andy's stack. This first one's going to be Chang. Oh, Facebook. Yeah, I think Facebook is tripping today, y'all. So just be be understanding of Facebook today. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Or I guess not necessarily extra packs. This Cresselia is really good, by the way. But more or less, like if they were like, "Oh, we accidentally gave you 4 V's in a box, or a box in a pack," something like that would be cool. Which is why we also stream on YouTube. We got a Chandelure and a Dugong. Come on, Chang, let's get it. Got a Shuppet and an Ariados. Just say it like the quicker way, Ariados. The quicker, lazy way to say it. No, it doesn't really make much of a difference in timing. We got a Lampet and a Hisuian Gudra V-Star. Ooh, we got a Gliscor and a Misfortune Sisters. Rainbow. Coming to you, Chang. Oh, nice. Oh, for like bulk. So our community, we actually have a very large Pokemon community here, for our store in specific. So a lot of people have already brought us a ton of bulk for Lost Origins from like, you know, what was it, like the build and battle tournaments that league stores can do. So I cannot do that. I'll accept the bulk, and then if you do the buy list online, there may be certain like regular rares that you can sell to us, but for the most part, we get a ton of bulk and then we just input it. Pikachu full art trainer gallery art with a Chandelure. Misfortune Sisters. If you at least if you're talking about like your regular commons, uncommons, and your regular rares like V's, V stars, V max, all that good stuff. Yeah, you could definitely sell it to us. We got an Aerodactyl V full art. We're still in the works of trying to get it to where when you guys do breaks with us, you'll be able, if you don't want those cards and our website says we'll take it, you can create a buy list and I would just, you know, accept the cards right after the break. And then, well, not accept them online for your store credit, but it would go to our person who works here in the warehouse who does the store credit. So we got a Cramorant and a Volo full art. There we go. That's not bad. Like that. I keep saying it's like a better Sharon's Care, but the only thing is you still have to discard the Pokemon. You don't put it back in your hand and all the other stuff. So that's the only thing that's the down part about it. We got a Snover and a Spirit Tomb, but if it's already like if you're playing a deck that we'll do an example out of Arceus V and V Star. So if Arceus V and V Star is just in there to kind of help you ramp up and get started a little bit quicker, and you use his V Star ability, and then you're like done with him, then yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, especially if he's got damage counters on him, you can just discard him, So that's not bad. We got a Gift Energy and a Parasect. We got a Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. I feel like it's been like a box or two since we've opened one of these. Although all the hits we've gotten so far have kind of just meshed together. Not doing bad here, Chang. Oh, that's cool. So like yeah, like little essentially repacks. You did a bunch of repacks. That's pretty cool because a lot like some of the bulk that we don't like once we put what we need in our system, we actually create repacks that we do for like when we go to cons, repacks that we just give away. You know, like hey, here's some bulk stuff. Well, like we usually and a lot of people donate like the V's that you get bulks of. Um, so we'll slide some V's in there every once in a while too. What? Eternatus VMAX Trainer Gallery. What? That's pretty freaking cool. Some kid's gonna be confused or happy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How many cards do you put in your repacks? In those packs, like total? Do you have a set number, or you just like you grab the main stuff you're talking about, and then you pinch some out there? Pinch some out there. Pinch like get a pinch of cards and just put them in there. Full art, three holo rares, three rares, and a handful of uncommons and commons. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We got a Stunfisk and a Mr. Mime. That's actually really cool. 30-ish or 50-ish. Man, that's the only thing about trying to read it in this little bottom corner down here is it's so small. So sometimes it's like a little bit blurry. So you just make sure that they're all the same weight. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. All right, the last one for you, Chang. Phantom and a Drapion V. All right, let me write your name on a sticky note. The one thing I definitely have noticed about making basically doing like repacks, it's so time consuming because you're not trying to give people like doubles and triples of something, you know. Um, oh wow. Yeah, I try to just make sure like people aren't getting like doubles and triples of stuff. I mean, it takes so long, in my opinion. That's just me, but I'm also an extremely busy person. All right, Chang, what a stack, dude. Misfortune Sisters Rainbow, Volo Full Art, Eternatus VMAX Trainer Gallery, Hisuian V, Gudra V Star, Drapion V, Aerodactyl V, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, Pikachu, and Chandelure Trainer Galleries. What a stack, Chang. I mean, yeah, it does that. Whoa, look at that. Comments are actually popping up for me now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Andy. We coming for you, man. Now stack 11, stack 10. I don't know. I don't know, Chris. I think you had a really good stack. We haven't pulled a. The only other Rainbow V Star we pulled was a Giratina, and that was a whole other box outside of yours. Uh, I'll show you what Corey got. Chris Corey got. So Chris, hey, there you go. So Chris got Aerodactyl V Star Rainbow. He got a Gold Dark Patch, Nessa Full Art, Orbeetle V Max, Zoroark V Star, Giratina V Star. You're the only one that's gotten a regular Giratina V Star, Chris. Gudra V Star, Drapion V, Magnezone V, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, and a Castform. We got a few good stacks over here, but Chris, I mean, Evens out of the equation because he pretty much, his spots lined up with each other. All right, Andy, let's go. We got a Misfortune Sisters and an Aerodactyl V-Star. Here we go. Already getting started off pretty nicely. We got a Honchkrow and a Politoed. Yeah, I think, Aaron, I think Chris was trying to get, he's trying to get something off you earlier. I think it was the Goodra V from your first stack. Was it Goodra? Did you get Goodra V? I think it was Goodra V. He was trying to get a V from you because he pulled the V-Star VMAX version. We got a Shellos and a Giratina V. That's not a bad way to start, Andy. Not doing too shabby. Got a Beautyfly and a Stonjourner. Let me open this pack for Andy real quick, and I'll check and see which one it was. So Aaron had Zoroark V. That's right. Aaron had the Zoroark V. We got a Spinarak and a Basculegion. Come on now. I guess this pack wanted to be open first. I need more wrestling cards. We got a Mimikyu and a Hoopa. Hoopa just wanted to be seen, I guess. Mawile with a Cramorant. We got a Gumi and a Magearna. Roserade with a Greedent. TCG player, Chris. We got an Electric and a Rhyperior. Glastrier and a Glastrier, so reverse and hollow. Come on. There's got to be more in this. Got a Hisuian Goodra and a Galarian Berserker V, which I think that's two of these guys in one box. Because didn't we just get one from the first half? Like I said, I could be thinking of a whole other stack. We got an Arcphone and a Dustox. Radiant Steelix, not bad with a Landorus. We've only gotten 3 so far. Ooh, Parasect Trainer Gallery with a Bouffalon. see. Yeah, market price for Nessa is $13.50. Simeon Zoroark V is about $3.30. $3.30. I would say that's surprisingly high, but you got to give the market about a week to 2 weeks to kind of settle in for the most part before it. I say before, but and then see what happens from there. That's why we don't buy cards within the first week or 2 weeks of release. We got a C-Dot and an Arcanine. All right, Andy. That was it for you. I think your luck's trying to build up for, or your luck is going to be used whenever you do your own booster box. But I don't think that was too bad overall. All right, Andy, putting that on your stack. All right, last box, technically of the week, for booster boxes at least, for Pokemon. And then Monday I'll be back. I don't think so, Chris. I don't think so. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. First one, that's going to be Julio stacked, and you got Aaron's going to have, there has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. All right, cool. We got all our packs. Stack 11 is going over to Julio. Almost to you, Aaron. We're almost to you. All right. Wow. I think this is actually a slept-on card because it's already printed like the regular art, but I think it's a very slept-on card. We got a Bennett with an Adventurer's Discovery Trainer Gallery. We got a Kingdra with a Cure MV. Yeah, go take like an intermission, like a bathroom break or something. We got a Makuhita and a Porygon Z. We got an Arcanine and a Sableye. I just looked at the time. I'm like, oh, I got 19 minutes until my next break starts. What's it taking me this long to do this box, this case? We got a Manectric and a Giratina V full art coming to you, Julio. But the down part is it is off-centered. A little too much to the right, but it is still a Giratina V full art, so we'll go ahead and top load that. Pretty sick. He probably is. Mew VMAX Gold with a Mimikyu. Sheesh. The box, I mean, at least the boxes seem like they're pretty solid, you know? Some boxes are obviously going to be better than others, but there's box is pretty solid so far. We got a Nuzleaf and a Spiritomb. Yeah, first Mew of the this entire case break. Lumineon and a Manectric. Inkay and a Banette. What? Did I just say Inkay and Banette? Banette and Parasect is what I meant to say. Parasect was the rare, Banette was the reverse. We got a Castform Trainer Gallery with an Ariados. We got a Darkrai with a Zoroark. Radiant Gardevoir and a Pidgeot V. Julio, we are on you right now. Did you not get a tag? Because if you didn't, then that's definitely going to be a Facebook. That's definitely a Facebook issue today, because even Aaron said his first stack, he didn't get a tag, but on the comments it shows that I'm tagging you guys. Oh, got you. I know we're on yours right now. Sudowoodo with a Magnezone V-Star. You got a pretty good stack so far, Julio. Ambipom with a Dugong. On your last few packs. We got a Chandelure and a Comfey. You got a Malamar and a Barbaracle. Alright. Last one for you, Julio. Like I said, you guys, tomorrow I will only be doing personal ETBs, and we're going to actually, the schedule says 2 right now, but I'm going to need to be doing it a little bit earlier, so we'll probably start around, probably more or less around like 10 tomorrow. All right, last one for you, Julio. Let me make sure I just pulled that from right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think I just pulled that off the top of this. So let me, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, I just pulled this off the top of that. That's Aaron's. That's got to be Aaron's. You can also double check the stack for code cards. Let me do it this way around. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I was like, oh. All right, yeah. That's why I was like, whoop. You know, I get to talking sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, did I just grab that off the top? That's why I checked. All right, so there's Julio. So Julio, what you got? You gotta let me go ahead and put this in an order real quick. All right, so Julio, you got Giratina V Full Art, Mew V Max Gold, Ventures Discovery Full Art, Magnezone V Star, Kyurem V, Pidgeot V, Radiant Gardevoir, Cast Form, and Arcanine Trainer Galleries. All right. So that was yours, Julio. It was an accident. Good Lord, so many stacks of Pokemon over here. All right, and last but not least, coming to you, Aaron. Stack 12. All right, so we're already onto this. First pack is an Oddish and a Spectrier, which this is the first one we've gotten of this. Choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on each of them. Not too bad. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Phantom Strike. Not a big fan of that part, but not bad. I feel like there's quite a few solid, like, regular rares in here. Right. Gloom with a Hisuian Gudra V. We got a Dustox and a Darkrai. All right, Basket Legion and a Cramorant. Come on now. Let's go Lost Origins. Origin. Lost Origin. There's no S. For real, let's get an Altart. Let's get another Altart. We got a Riley and a Gliscor. Got a Volo and a Stonjourner. Charizard Trainer Gallery. That's pretty cool with a Clefable. That's the Leon Charizard. Obviously, it's got Leon in it, but does 50 more damage for each Leon in your discard pile. So you can do up to 300 damage. 330 if you have a choice belt. Got a Metacham and a Fantina Full Art. It's actually a really nice one. You can use this card only if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 120 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. And that's after applying weakness and resistance. This includes Pokemon that come into play during that turn. It's actually not a bad supporter either. That's pretty solid. Especially if the Lost Zone decks start to get big. We got a Paris and a Machamp. This is Aaron's stack now, by the way, y'all. Parasect and a Gengar. What does that do? Once during your turn, this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. Wow. So that's without evolving them. We got a Rhyperior and a Spiritomb. I'll go ahead and show what Chris got again real quick for you, Julio. If y'all, because it looks like y'all are trying to do a trade. Chris did get Aerodactyl V-Star Rainbow, Dark Patch, Nessa, Orbeetle VMAX Trainer Gallery, Zoroark V-Star, Giratina V-Star, Goodra V-Star, Drapion V, Magnezone V, Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, and a Castform Trainer Gallery. That's what Chris had got. Let's keep it going for Aaron. Got a Box of Disaster and a Bouffalon. We got a Rhydon and a Raichu. Oh, come on. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler with a Hoopa. Dude, I hope your last few stacks back there, last 4 packs have some bangers in them. Oh. Oh, come on. Like Acuity and a Mr. Mime. I was like wondering, I was like, why did my glove feel so weird over here? It was like all bunched up in one spot. I got a trainer all as well. Julio is put on not trade list. Stonjourner and a Delphox V. I will say that's the second one I think we've gotten. Possibly third, but I remember this. I remember 2 for sure, which is this one and the other one. But there could be a third. That's a good trade. That's solid. That's solid. The Goodra and Zoroark are going to be, like, Chris, obviously you have a little bit more value, but you have a little bit more value there, but the Nessa is going to be the least playable of the 3. Aaron really likes trainer galleries, or trainers, so I got you guys. I'll help y'all out here. Give me just a moment. All right, and last pack. We got a Porygon and a Malamar. All right, so it's going to be the Goodra V and Zoroark V for Nessa. So we got the Goodra V right here. Let's do this. All right, so Aaron, this was your other stack. So this is your second stack right here. That Charizard's still pretty sweet. I'm putting it right next to your other stack. And Aaron, so this is from Aaron's stack, Zoroark V. So you see that. And then from Chris's stack, it's going to be Nessa. So now what I'm going to do is I'll put the 2 V's in here in Chris's stack. Boom, boom, boom. And then this will go over into the stack Aaron just got. So that's now the stack that Aaron has. All right, y'all. That is it. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys buying in. This will more than likely be the only full case that we do for this set. But we may have, We may do a couple 3 boxes, and then we'll go down to like the 2 boxes, single boxes, and Bringles. Other than that, um, other than that, you guys are you wait? Is the Charizard being added into it? If you want to give him that Charizard too, Aaron, just let me know. If not, I'm about to end this video because I'm technically supposed to start my next break here in about 2 minutes. So, yeah. All right, I got you. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I got ETBs up for tomorrow. If you guys, and that's gonna be the only thing we do tomorrow. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. And until next time, you guys take care, be kind, be safe, and peace out, y'all.